What up, guys? Welcome to Downtown Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, January 12th, 2022, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Spider-Man No Way Home director Jon Watts has joined New Line in HBO Max's upcoming horror sequel Final Destination 6 as a producer. Watts, who also helmed 2017 Spider-Man Homecoming and 2019 Spider-Man Far From Home, also wrote the story and treatment for Final Destination 6. Laurie Evans-Taylor and Guy Busick, who penned the new Scream that hits theaters on Friday, are writing the script based off Watts' story and treatment. Joining Watts on Final Destination 6 as a producer is wife and manager Diane McGinnell. Final Destination series producer Craig Perry is also producing alongside Sheila Hannon-Taylor. Watts said in a statement, "Both Diane and I have been massive fans of Final Destination from the very beginning. So to be able to have a hand in crafting a new story with the original team and New Line is going to be both fun and exciting." Final Destination 6 will be released as a HBO Max original. Final Destination 5 was released in 2011. The horror series follows a group of characters who die in unique ways after they initially escape death. Watts' Spider-Man No Way Home, starring Tom Holland as the Marvel superhero, was the #1 film at the North American box office for a fourth weekend in a row, taking in $33 million. The film has a dollar mark worldwide. Peacock has acquired the documentary Use of Force, The Policing of Black America, and will release the film on Friday. The documentary will explore police brutality against people of color and how to address the issue. Hip-hop legend Chuck D serves as the narrator and co-produced the project, which was written and directed by Cary Grant Jr. A trailer for the film features footage of protests that took place across the U.S. following the death of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. The synopsis reads, as reports of fatal police violence continues to flood the headlines, Use of Force, The Policing of Black America shines a light on not only the circumstances of these cases, but how to improve the system as a whole and heal the communities they impact. Use of Force, The Policing of Black America will feature interviews with law enforcement, former senior advisors to former President Barack Obama, Valerie Jarrett, the mother of shooting victim Sean Bell, Valerie Bell, co-founder of Black Lives Matter Alicia Garza, former police chief of Linden, New Jersey, Jonathan Prunham, and more. 20th Century Studios gave a glimpse of the Bob Burgers movie. The studio shared a trailer for the musical Comedy Monday. The Bob's Burger movie is based on the animated series Bob's Burger, which is in its 12th season on Fox. The series follows the Belchers, parent Bob, played by H. John Benjamin, and Linda, played by John Roberts, and their kids, Tina, played by Dan Mintz, Jean, played by Eugene Merriman, and Louise, played by Kristen Shaw, a family who runs a hamburger restaurant in a seaside town. The new trailer shows the Belchers prepare for big things to come in the summer as they run a burger stand at the local Wonder Wharf amusement park. The official description reads, the story begins when a ruptured water main creates an enormous sinkhole right in front of Bob's Burger, blocking the entrance indefinitely and ruining the Belchers' plans for a successful summer. While Bob and Linda struggle to keep the business afloat, the kids try to solve a mystery that could save their family's restaurant. Bob's Burger is created by Lauren Bolchert, who co-wrote the Bob's Burger movie with Nora Smith and co-directed with Benjamin Dearman. The Bob's Burger movie opens in theaters on May 22nd. The Great returns for a third season on Hulu. The streaming service announced in a tweet Tuesday that it's renewed the comedy drama series for season 3. The post reads, Huzzah, let's celebrate, #The Great will return for a third season at Hulu. The Great reimagines Catherine the Great's rose to power after her marriage to Emperor Peter III of Russia. Elle Fanning plays Catherine and Holt as Peter, and Yemelin Puchakovich. Phoebe Fox, Sacha Dhawan, Charity Wakefield, Gillian Lee, Adam Godley, Douglas Hodge, and Belinda Bromlow also star. The Great is written, created, and executive produced by Tony McNamara. The series premiered in May 2020 and returned for a second season in November. Fanning said in November that the cast took more comedy risk in season 2. The actress appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon last week, where she confirmed that a discreetly named TikTok account Apple TV Plus is giving a glimpse of the new series Suspicion. The streaming service shared a trailer for the thriller series Tuesday featuring Uma Thurman as Catherine Newman, an American media mogul and CEO. The preview shows a conspiracy unfold after 4 British citizens, Georgina Campbell, Kunan Nayar, Elizabeth Henstridge, and Thomas Wright Harries, become suspects in the kidnap of Newman's son. The official synopsis reads as they find themselves in a transatlantic cat and mouse race to evade the combined forces of the National Crime Agency and the FBI to prove their innocence, it becomes apparent that not everyone can be trusted. Who is really behind the mysterious abduction and who is only guilty of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Noah Emmerich, Als Gebel, and Angel Colby also star. Suspicion is based on the Israeli series False Flag. Rob Williams serves as a showrunner and executive producer on the new show. Suspicion will have a 2-episode premiere February 4th on Apple TV Plus, with subsequent episodes to follow weekly. A cast reunion of Parenthood and the creative team reunion of Justified are set to take place at the 2022 ATX TV Festival in Austin, Texas. The ATX TV Festival will be taking place from June 2nd to the 5th as it returns to being an in-person event at the festival went virtually in 2020 and 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Parenthood stars Dax Shepard, Erica Christensen, Joy Bryant, Mae Whitman, and Craig T. Nelson will be present along with creator and showrunner Jason Katniss, writer and executive producer David Hudgens, and director and executive producer Lars Trelling. A Parenthood reunion was originally set for 2020 before it was delayed. The family drama aired for 6 seasons on NBC from 2010 to 2015. The Justified Creative Team reunion will feature creator Graham Yoyce, executive producer Michael Dinner, and Sarah Timberman, and writer and producers Taylor Aylmore, Fred Gollin, Dave Andron, Chris Provenenzo, Benjamin Cavill, Gary Lennon, Ingrid Escajeda, VJ Boyd, and Wendy Calhoun. A Justified Creative Team reunion was originally also slated for 2020. The crime drama starred Timothy Olyphant and aired on Fox for 6 seasons from 2010 to 2015. Badges are on sale now for the 2022 ATX TV Festival. Additional panelists will be announced at a later date. Dexter: New Blood has become the most watched series in Showtime history. Deadline said Tuesday that the Dexter sequel series averaged over 8 million weekly viewers across all Showtime platforms during its 10-episode run. The New Blood finale also set a new ratings record with 2 million viewers from streaming and on-demand platforms. In addition, the episode had 3 million total viewers Sunday, making it the biggest Showtime finale since Homeland in 2013. Entertainment Weekly confirmed the news. Showtime Network's president Gary Levine said in a statement, "We're thrilled by the overwhelming response for the millions of fans of Dexter: New Blood these past 10 weeks. Whether they love the finale or couldn't bear to see it end, we so appreciate their passion." He added, referencing to series star Michael C. Hall and showrunners Clyde Phillips and executive producers Scott Reynolds and Marco Siga, "Our deepest thanks to Michael, Clyde, Scott, and Marcos for delivering a profoundly profound conclusion to our beloved, extraordinary series." New Blood takes place 10 years after the events of Dexter, which had an 8-season run on Showtime in 2013. The sequel follows serial killer Dexter Morgan, played by Hall, as he attempts to start over in a small town in New York. New Blood also stars Jack Alcott, Julia Jones, Jonathan Sequoia, Alano Miller, Jennifer Carpenter, and Clancy Brown. Sharon Stone is joining the cast of Flight Attendant. The Hollywood Reporter said Tuesday that Stone will have a recurring role in season 2 of the HBO Max series. Stone will play Lisa Bowden, the estranged mother of Cassie, played by Kaylee Kuko. Lisa would prefer to stay estranged after dealing with Cassie's alcoholism for years. Deadline confirmed Stone's casting. Season 2 will open with Cassie living in a sober life in Los Angeles while moonlighting as a CIA asset. She becomes entangled in another international intrigue after inadvertently witnessing a murder on an overseas assignment. In addition to Kuko, Zozia Mamet, Griffin Matthews, Denzin Adenzi, Rosie Perez, T.R. Knight, Yasha Johnson, and Audrey Grace Marshall will also return in season 2. Mo McRae, Kaylee Hernandez, and JJ Soria will have joined the cast as series regulars. The Flight Attendant is based on the Chris Bohjalian novel of the same name. Steve Yockey and Nathalie Chavez serve as the showrunners and executive producer. Season 2 is expected to premiere on HBO Max in the spring. Star Jones is joining the long-running series Divorce Court. The 59-year-old attorney and television personality will replace Faith Jenkins as host and judge on the show in September, People reported Monday. As the new judge, Jones will preside over divorce proceedings, domestic disputes, and other cases on Divorce Court. Jones said in a statement, "Before I was the legal correspondent for NBC News, covering high-profile jails and conducting exclusive jailhouse interviews. I spent 6 years in a Brooklyn courtroom as a New York City homicide prosecutor and assistant district attorney. Since the beginning of my television career, it's been my mission to serve as the voice of the voiceless. And after more than 30 consecutive years on television and in people's homes, that remains true." Jones said she will offer viewers and the parties on Divorce Court a no-nonsense approach to the law in a decision driven by my proven legal expertise, compassion and empathy, personal experience, and hard-earned common sense. Jones confirmed her casting on Twitter, saying she's incredibly honored to join the show. Her previous TV credits include The Voice and Celebrity Apprentice. Jones served as the host and judge on Divorce Court since 2020. Lynn Toller and Maybelline Abraham were the previous judges. BBC Three has announced that RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the World will premiere on February 1st. The reality series will also be accessed through the BBC iPlayer. BBC Three did not disclose what time the show will premiere. RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the World is a part of the BBC Three's upcoming relaunch. The show will be additionally available on streaming service Wow Presents Plus on February 1st, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the World will feature 9 international RuPaul Drag Race queens from different shows and seasons as they compete to become the first global drag race superstar. The UK is serving as the host's nation. RuPaul will be joined by Michelle Visage, Graham Norton, and Alan Carr. More information regarding the contestants and special guest judges will be announced at a later date. Season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race kicked off on Friday with 14 new queens, including the show's first ever straight contestant and the first contestant from Michigan. Jimmy Kimmel paid tribute to his late friend, the late Bob Saget, on his late-night talk show, Jimmy Kimmel Live. Saget, the stand-up comedian known for starring in Full House and America's Funniest Home Videos, died on Sunday at the age of 65. Kimmel said on Monday, while getting emotional, if you saw any of the many thoughts from people who knew him personally, and a word that came up a lot was the sweetest. Bob was the sweetest. He was the sweetest man, and the reason why people wrote that is because it's true. It was the best word. If you had to pick one word to describe him, that was it, the sweetest. I have so many wonderfully kind and supportive texts and emails and calls from Bob. He always had a compliment. He would write sometimes just to tell me he loved me, and I know he did that for many people. Kimmel mentioned how funny Saget was and how he hosted the fundraising events for the Scleroderma Research Foundation after his sister died of the autoimmune disease. Kimmel started to describe emails he would receive from Saget about life and the well-being of their children before he read a message that Saget sent him. He wrote, "One night, soon, let's go out and have some meat and some damn drinks and talk about how lucky we are that we have them." He also said, we did that so many times when my son was in the hospital. Bob checked in a lot, so I wanted to send his love to his daughters, to his wife Kelly, and to his friends who loved him so much. He was very kind to everyone, and he had no problem telling you that he loved you and what you meant to him. Kimmel concluded by showing a clip of Saget with his close friend and Full House co-star John Stamos on Jimmy Kimmel Live as they paid tribute to the late Don Rickles. Betty White died after suffering a stroke, according to her death certificate. E! News reported Monday that White's official cause of death was a cerebrovascular accident, the medical term for a stroke she had 6 days prior. CNN confirmed the news. White, the actress known for her role in the Mary Tyler Moore Show, The Golden Girls, and Hot in Cleveland, died on December 31st at the age of 99. Former news anchor Dan Rather and actors George Takei, Ryan Reynolds were among the stars to mourn White on social media. On Saturday, Game Show Network paid tribute to Wyatt by airing marathons of Match Game episodes featuring the actress. The 8-hour marathon began at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kanye West, who has legally changed his name to Ye, has released a new music video for his song Heaven and Hell that appears on his latest album, Donna. A group of individuals wearing dark hoodies and dark masks walk around a city at night in the clip, which was released on Monday during the ESPN NCAA football championship game. Ye then appears wearing his own unique mask as he begins rapping on top of a cloud. The masked individuals then began floating around him in what appears to be a tornado. The video ends with images of the masked individuals seemingly going to war using arrows and spears. The music video also serves as an ad for Yeezy's clothing line through Gap. Yeezy released a deluxe version of Donna in November that features 5 new tracks. The 44-year-old will be the subject of the Netflix documentary Jesus, a Kanye trilogy, with the first part set to arrive on February 10th. The documentary tracks the rapper's career. Ye recently started dating actress Julia Fox and turned one of their date nights into a photo shoot. And finally, The Weeknd is back with a new music video. The 31-year-old singer-songwriter released a video Tuesday for his song Gasoline. The video shows an older version of The Weeknd get in a car crash. The character is then seen in a dark club where The Weeknd attacks him among people dancing. Gasoline appears on The Weeknd's 5th studio album, Dawn FM, released last week. The album also features the singles Take My Breath and Sacrifice. Tyler, the Creator, Lil Wayne, Jim Carrey, Quincy Jones, and 103's Point Never appear on the album. On Monday, The Weeknd hinted in a tweet that Dawn FX may be part of a new trilogy of albums. He wrote, "I wonder, did you know you're experiencing a new trilogy?" Dawn FM is The Weeknd's first album since After Hours was released in March of 2020. And as the entertainment report for Wednesday, January 12th, 2022, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.